It's the Let's Go show. KJ's in the house. What's up, KJ?
What's up?
What's up is, whether you liked it or not, Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show was historic, and he continues to make history on the charts. Kendrick Lamar and SZA become the first two Super Bowl halftime show performers to have the number one and number two albums on the Billboard 200 chart after a Super Bowl halftime show performance. Kendrick Lamar's GNX in at number one, SZA's SOS in at number two. Kendrick Lamar has also become the first rapper to place at least 3 albums in the top 10 of the Billboard 200 chart. GNX, number one, obviously. His album Damn is in at number 9, and then, of course, his classic Good Kid, Mad City in at number 10. This week, Kendrick also has 5 songs in the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Not Like Us in the number 1 again. Luther with SZA in the number 2. TV Off, number 3. Squabble Up, number 5. And SZA and Kendrick Lamar, 30 for 30 in at number 10. Would you say that's as big as the Super Bowl, KJ?
Yeah, definitely.
Look, I think his Super Bowl performance, some people loved it, some people weren't into it. Either way, it did its job, and it sparked interest in him, and I think he gained a lot of new fans for it, at least the interest of people going to find out more about his music, and SZA especially, too. So congrats to them just crushing it on the charts, man. A dynamic duo for sure. And, of course, they're going on tour, the Grand National Tour. They'll be at Soldier Field June 6th. Someone else that SZA has teamed up with, Lizzo. Lizzo did a Twitch stream where she revealed that her and SZA almost formed a 3-person rock band that was going to go by the name the Kitty Lasers. Except it wasn't Kitty. It was a word that began with a P, ended with a Y, had a couple of S's and a U in it. Can you spell what that is? Yeah. Lizzo said one particular night, her and SZA were going to start a rock band. And there was another incredible artist that was supposed to be a part of it, but Lizzo didn't want to say exactly who that was. Would you be interested in a Lizzo and SZA rock band, KJ?
You know what? That might not be bad.
It might not be bad. Well, SZA, if you listen to her albums, she always talks about how alternative music has had a big influence in her life. Actually, she does have a rock song on SOS, F to F. So we know they can do it, and Lizzo actually is credited as doing the background vocals on that song, so I'll always like that song. So they could definitely rock out. Wouldn't you say, KJ?
Yeah.
As long as they keep it in that F2F lane, because that's pretty good. I don't know. They're going to do some screamo?
Oh, my God. I can see Lizzo doing that.
That'd be crazy. But hey, you know what? Why not? Here's another collab album in the works. Selena Gomez and her fiance, Benny Blanco, announced they are doing a collab album. It's called I Said I Love You First. They already released the first single for it, which is called Scared of Loving You. This joint album is going to come out March 21st, and they say the album celebrates and chronicles their entire love story. Are you into couples doing joint albums and working together, KJ, or what?
Some couples. It works for some.
It works for some. You know what I always wonder about when couples work together and make music together? It's like, especially like Benny Blanco. So he's like the producer. And then, obviously Selena Gomez, she's doing the vocals. Is Benny going to be like, hey, I can't lie, those vocals are terrible. You know what I mean? I just find it interesting. Will she be able to take the critique of him producing her? You know what I'm saying? So it'll be interesting, though. But good for them. I'm glad they're happy. And, hey, he got Selena making new music, so I'm not mad at that. Here's some more interesting collabs that could be in the work. Travis Scott, he's on the cover of the sports issue for Billboard magazine. And, of course, he's cooking up his brand new album, but he says he's looking to add some new features to it. And it might surprise you. Travis Scott says, this might be crazy, but I would love to get Taylor Swift or Sabrina Carpenter on a hook for his new album. Could you imagine that, KJ?
Oh, wow.
Is Taylor Swift going to get in the mosh pit, dude?
Oh, that'll be insane. His fans and her fans? Wow.
Wow. That'll be wild. I hope we can make it happen. At least get, Sabrina. I want to hear what that'll sound like. You know what I mean? Travis Scott also told Billboard that he would love to be the next performer at the Super Bowl. Of course, he previously showed up with Maroon 5 in 2019. But he said, hell yeah, man, tell the NFL to hit me up. They know who to call. If people complain about not understanding what Kendrick Lamar was saying, they ain't going to understand what Travis Scott is saying.
Nope.
But I'm all here for Travis Scott performing, dude. The key is if you're going to have Travis Scott perform at a halftime show, you have to bring the crowd onto the floor. That's part of going to a Travis show is the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So they would do that back in the day. You know, they would bring those fans on the stage and they would be in the crowd and waving their hands and all that. You got to have a Travis Scott fans on the field if he does a Super Bowl halftime show because the crowd is part of the entertainment. And I think everyone feeds off that energy. So I love Travis and we'll see what happens. Maybe he'll get at least a Christmas Netflix show like Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? All right, KJ, let everyone know when you're on tomorrow. And by the way, here's another big announcement. Lil Baby's going on tour. Let everyone know about it, KJ.
Oh, yeah. So I'll be on 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. And tomorrow, I'll have your chance to win tickets before they go on sale for Lil Baby's Wham Tour, which will be going down at the United Center June 25th.
Oh, yeah, and Big X the Plug's going to be with them, dude?
Yep, and Oli Choppa, Lo Shimmy.
Oh, my goodness, that's going to be crazy, dude. Yeah. I'm just going to take my shirt off like Big X the Plug.
Oh, man.
In the crowd, baby. I'm like, Big X, you see me, bro?
I'm sure you're not going to be the only one.
I ain't got all those tattoos, though. I'm going to have to get a Sharpie.
Yeah.
Do a couple of Sharpie tattoos on my body. Hey, thanks for listening to Celebrity Nonsense with me, Esco. Let's go. Make sure you follow my podcast and check out my YouTube channel. You can subscribe. It's the same, ESKOLETSGO. Esco, let's go.